Hello children, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at home. Welcome to online classes. This side Khushbu Rijwani from Shiv Jyoti Educational Group Kota. Students, today I am here to teach you EVS and we are going to study chapter number 13. So, take out your books and open page number 6666. The name of the chapter is The Plant Kingdom. Children, you know plants grow all around us. Some are tall, some are short, some are big, some are small. Plants grow on land and in water. So, today in this chapter we are going to study about different plants and their uses. But before starting reading of chapter, let me show you a short clip related to this chapter.
Plants are important in our lives. Plants make our world very beautiful. They bear flowers and fruits. They are home to many birds, animals and insects. They give us many useful products as well. Plants are of different shapes and sizes. Some are tall, some are short, and some cannot even stand on their own. Some plants are big and strong. These big plants are called trees. They have thick, woody stems called trunks. Have you noticed trees like mango tree, peepal tree, and yes, the shady neem tree? All these trees have thick, woody stems. Some plants are small. Short and bushy plants are called shrubs. They have thin, woody stems. Rose plant and henna plants are shrubs. Very small plants are called herbs. They have a soft green stem. Rosemary and tulsi are herbs. There are some plants that have weak stems. These plants need support to climb. These plants are called climbers. Most common example of a climber is the money plant that we grow in our gardens as well as in our houses too. Plants which cannot even climb are called creepers. Fruits like watermelon and muskmelon and vegetable like pumpkin grow on plants which cannot even climb. They have very weak stems. Trees can live for many years. In fact, the banyan tree can live for hundreds of years.
Okay children, now let's see more about plants. Just look into your books. Plants are found everywhere on land and in water. As I told you, we can see plants everywhere. On land means on ground and in water. Now, you can see a picture over here children. In this picture, we have different kinds of plants. Now, we will study about these plants one by one. First, tree. You can see a picture of a tree over here. This is a tree. A tree is a big plant. What is tree? A tree is a big plant. It has a thick and woody stem called trunk. A tree has a thick and woody stem and it is called its trunk. A tree has a long life. Tree live for long years. Tree has a long life. Now, next you can see is herb. A herb is a small plant that has a thin green stem. A herb has a short life. Children, a herb is a small plant which has thin and green stem and it has short life. Next is shrub. A shrub is a small woody plant. It has many branches. Now children, you can see shrub over here. This has many small woody branches. Next is climber. A climber is a weak plant that has a long and thin stem. It climbs trees and walls for support. Children, a climber is a weak plant, so it needs support for growing. It grows upwards. You must have seen climbers at your houses also. For example, money plant, and you can see one example over here also. This is picture of climber. It needs support of a stick or of a wall to grow. Next is creeper. A creeper is a plant that creeps on the ground. Now children, again creeper is also a weak plant that has a very weak stem and it grows on the ground. Example of creeper is, you can say, pumpkin or watermelon. Now let us see examples of plants. Different plants. Now we will here discuss some example of different kinds of plants. Trees: banyan tree, gulmohar tree, palm tree and pine tree. Children, these are some example of trees. They are tall, they have a woody stem and it is called trunk, and they have a long life. So what are these trees? Are big plants. Now we play under the trees, we sit in their cool shade. Now how trees help us? We can sit under the tree, we can take rest and we can sit in their cool shade. Shrubs. Some example of shrubs are jasmine, hibiscus and rose. We make perfumes and decorate our homes with the flowers of many shrubs. Now children, most of you must be having these plants at your home. These are very common shrubs, and what we do, we decorate our houses with these plants, and these are called shrubs. They have small woody branches. Now let us see next, herbs. Some example of herbs are spinach, coriander and mint. We make dishes such as palak paneer and chutney from herbs. Children, now herbs are commonly used in our kitchen on daily basis, and we make dishes from these plants such as spinach, such as palak paneer, chutney and many more. These are small plants and we use these plants for consumption, for eating. Climbers and creepers. Now we will study about climbers and creepers. Some example: grapevine, pea plant, pumpkin. Now children, grapevine and pea plant are climbers, they grow upwards, and pumpkin is a creeper, it grows on the ground. These plants need support to grow. Climbers need support to grow because it grows upward. We get delicious vegetables such as peas and pumpkins and fruits such as grapes from climbers and creepers. As I told you, we get food from them like peas and pumpkins and fruit like grapes, and these are climbers and creepers. Now parts of a plant. Now again children, before discussing parts of a plant, I would like to show you a short clip.
A plant grows from a tiny seed to a seedling and then into a big plant or tree. Most plants have green leaves. The leaf is the most important part of the plant. Leaves produce food for the plant. The food is carried to the different parts for storage. In some plants, this food is stored in the roots as in carrots and radish. In some plants, food is stored in the stem as in potatoes. Whereas some plants store its food in fruits like apple and mango, or even in flowers like cauliflower. We also eat leaves of some plants like spinach. Plants need sunlight and water to grow. There are different parts of a plant. The roots grow downward and help to fix the plant to the ground. The stem holds the plant straight. The leaves make food for the plant. Some plants bear flowers. In some plants, these flowers grow into fruits. The fruit covers the seeds. Seeds grow into new plants. Birds, bees, man, wind, and rain help in dispersal of seeds. Plants are very useful. Plants give oxygen and food to human and animals. Plants purify the air we breathe. Plants give us fruits and vegetables to eat. Some plants like rosemary and tulsi are used to make medicines. Plants are home to many animals. Birds make nests on the branches of the trees. Big plants or trees give us shade. Plants also give us rubber. Paper is made from wood pulp. Wood is also used to make furniture. Wood is used in villages as fuel. This shows how important plants are to us. So, keep planting new ones.
Okay children, after watching this video, let's continue. We studied about parts of a plant. Plant has different parts. Let's see. First is roots, from where the seed grows. Then is stem. This is stem, you can see in the picture children. Then is flower, fruit and leaf. All these are the different parts of a plant. Now, next is edible parts of plants. Now children, there are some parts of plant which are eaten, which we eat, and they are known as edible parts of a plant, and now we will study about that. Turnip, beetroot, carrot. Now turnip, beetroot and carrot are roots that we eat. Now children, there are some roots of plant that we consume, that we eat. An example of fruits are turnip, beetroot and carrot. Next, sugarcane, potato, ginger. Sugarcane, potato and ginger are stems that we eat. Children, in parts of plant, some plants store their food in roots, some store in stem, some store in their fruit, some have fruits and some store in flowers, and these are the parts which we eat. Like stems, the stem which we eat are sugarcane, potato and ginger. Next, cabbage, mint and spinach are leaves that we eat. Cabbage, mint and spinach. These are the leaves, these are the edible parts of the plant that we eat. And what are these? Cabbage, mint and spinach. Apple, mango and papaya are fruits that we eat. Okay children, now some parts of the plant store their food in fruits, and the fruits that we eat are apple, mango, papaya, and there are many different kinds of fruits that we consume, that we eat. Rice, maize, wheat. Rice, maize and wheat are the seeds that we eat. Now children, the seeds that we eat are rice, maize and wheat. Now, a growing seed. Here we will see that how a seed grows. You love flowers and fruits. Yes, we love flowers, we love fruits. But do you know how are they formed? Do we know how are they formed? Let's read this short story about seed. You can see this is a seed. I am buried in the soil. Seed says that firstly I am buried in the soil, means I am buried inside the soil. When I get air, water and sunlight, I sprout. Children, you know how plant grows, how seed grows when seed gets air, water and sunlight. The way we eat food, we grow. So, food for seeds and plants are air, water and sunlight. I come out of the soil. After it is sprouted, then it comes out of the soil. I grow leaves and become a plant. Okay. After coming out of the soil, what happens? It grows its leaves and it becomes a plant. I grow taller. It grows taller and taller. I bear flowers. Now it starts giving flowers. Some of my flowers grow into fruits. Now children, some of the flowers turn into fruits like pomegranate. You must have seen. First it becomes a flower, then it grows into a fruit. Fruits contain seeds inside them. Now again fruit have seeds inside them, and that seed, if we will bury it inside the soil, again that plant will grow and this process will go on. This is a short story of a seed, that how it becomes a plant and how it gives fruits and how it gives leaves, fruits and food that we eat. Next, uses of plants. Now children, do you know plants are very useful for us? They are useful for us in different ways. They provide us many things and we are going to study about that. Plants are very useful. Yes, plants are very useful. They are the basic food for animals and men. Yes, they are the basic food for animals and us. Man means human beings. They make our environment clean and green. Plants make our environment clean and green because they give us fresh air, they give us oxygen that we breathe. So, we should grow more and more plants and they are very useful for us. You can see picture of a plant. What plant provide us? Plants provide us wood, it provides us perfume, spices, medicine, oil, tea and coffee, rubber and fiber. These are the things which plants provide us. Now first, we get wood to make furniture and houses from trees. Children, you must be having so many different kinds of furniture at your home, like table, chair, sofa. So these are made from wood, and from where do we get wood? We get wood from trees. Number 2, we get latex to make rubber. Tires, balloons and erasers are made of rubber. Now from trees we get latex and it is we make rubber from that, and from rubber we make tires, balloons and erasers. Next is number 3, we get bamboo to make paper. Now from bamboo tree we get bamboo and from that bamboo we make paper. We get fiber to make clothes from cotton, flax and jute plants. Now children, we make clothes from fiber, and from where do we get fiber? From which plants do we get fiber? We get fiber from cotton, flax and jute plants. You can see here. Next, we get flowers like rose and jasmine to make perfumes. Now children, do you know from some flowers we make perfumes, flowers like rose and jasmine. You all love the smell of perfume now? So that perfume is made from flowers like rose and jasmine. Next, we get medicines from plants like poppy, neem and tulsi. Now children, some plants help us for preparing medicines also, and name of those plants are poppy, neem and tulsi. Next, we get oil from the seeds of plants like sunflower, mustard and coconut. Now children, some seed help us to make oil like sunflower oil, mustard oil and coconut oil, and all the things are very useful for us. Now children, I hope you have understood this chapter well and enjoyed it too. Thank you.